In the realm of romantic entanglements, Sigma males confront a stark reality that often sets them apart from conventional relationship seekers. As guardians of their independence and advocates of solitary paths, Sigma males stand resolute in their rejection of traditional romantic bonds. The harsh truth lies not in their incapacity to love, but rather in their unwavering commitment to preserving their individuality and autonomy. Defined by their introspective nature and nonconformist stance, Sigma males navigate a world where the pursuit of personal growth takes precedence over the pursuit of partnership. This unique perspective on relationships stems from a deep-seated understanding of self, where the complexities of intimacy are weighed against the freedom of solitude. While society may misconstrue their reluctance as a deficiency in emotional capacity, Sigma males view it as a conscious choice, a testament to their unwavering dedication to authenticity. Thus, the harsh truth unveils itself: Sigma males eschew relationships not out of fear or incapability, but as a deliberate act of self-preservation in a world that often demands conformity over individuality. Number 25. The struggle with emotional expressiveness. Sigma males often grapple with the challenge of emotional expressiveness in a world that can sometimes misunderstand or undervalue their depth. Traditionally, they are seen as stoic or detached, but this perception belies the complex emotional landscapes they navigate internally. For Sigma males, the expression of emotions is not a trivial matter. It is often a calculated decision, weighed against the potential for misunderstanding or vulnerability. Their interactions, therefore, can seem guarded or overly measured, especially in intimate settings where openness is expected. This internal conflict between the desire to connect genuinely and the fear of emotional exposure can create significant barriers in their relationships. When they do choose to share their feelings, it is a significant investment of trust and sincerity. However, the lack of understanding or reciprocation they sometimes encounter not only deepens their reticence but also reinforces their inclination towards solitude and emotional self-reliance, making it a self-perpetuating cycle of isolation and misunderstood intentions. Number 24. The burden of nonconformity. For Sigma males, nonconformity is not merely a choice but an inherent aspect of their persona. They inherently challenge the norms and expectations imposed by society, which often places them at odds with conventional pathways to happiness and success. This discord between societal expectations and their personal ideals can lead to a sense of alienation and misunderstanding. In relationships, this nonconformity manifests as a resistance to traditional roles or expectations, which can be perplexing or frustrating to partners who anticipate more typical expressions of commitment or affection. The Sigma male's pursuit of authenticity and personal integrity can thus become a double-edged sword, providing a sense of individuality and freedom, yet simultaneously creating a chasm between them and those who adhere more closely to societal norms. Their journey is often a solitary one, punctuated by moments of deep connection with like-minded individuals who respect and understand their need for autonomy and philosophical depth. Number 23. The paradox of independence and intimacy. Sigma males embody a paradox between their fierce independence and a deep-seated desire for meaningful intimacy. They cherish their solitude and the freedom it affords them to pursue their interests and self-growth without constraint. However, this same independence often hinders their ability to forge lasting emotional connections, as relationships typically require compromises and adjustments that challenge their autonomous lifestyle. The tension between wanting to connect deeply with others and maintaining their self-sufficiency can lead to a cycle of short-lived relationships or emotional distancing, where Sigma males might retreat at signs of conflict or misunderstanding that threaten their sense of self. This paradox creates a dynamic where they are continually balancing their need for intimacy with their equally strong need for independence, often leading to complex relationship patterns and a deep internal struggle to reconcile these competing desires. Number 22. The necessity of intellectual compatibility. For Sigma males, intellectual compatibility is not just a preference, it's a necessity. They crave deep, stimulating conversations that challenge their thinking and allow them to explore new ideas. This intellectual connection is often a cornerstone of their relationships, as it provides the meaningful engagement they find essential. Without this level of compatibility, Sigma males often feel disconnected and disinterested, as they perceive their interactions as superficial. Their need for intellectual engagement goes beyond mere leisure. It is a fundamental aspect of their emotional and mental fulfillment. The struggle arises when partners or potential partners do not share this thirst for knowledge and philosophical exploration, leading to a feeling of isolation and misunderstanding. Consequently, Sigma males often find themselves in a quandary, choosing between remaining in an intellectually unfulfilling relationship or facing solitude. Number 21. The quest for moral alignment. Sigma males place a high value on moral integrity and often seek partners who share similar ethical standards and values. This quest for moral alignment is more than a preference, it's an integral part of their identity. In relationships, discrepancies in core values can be a significant source of conflict for Sigma males, as they perceive these differences as insurmountable barriers to true intimacy and understanding. They are drawn to individuals who not only respect their values but also actively embody similar principles. This alignment provides a foundation for trust and mutual respect, which are paramount for Sigma males. When faced with moral incongruence, they often choose to end relationships rather than compromise their principles, underscoring their commitment to living authentically according to their moral compass. Number 20. The importance of space and autonomy. Sigma males highly value their personal space and autonomy, viewing them as essential to their well-being and self-expression. In relationships, they require a significant amount of freedom to pursue their interests and maintain their individuality. This need for space can sometimes be misinterpreted by partners as disinterest or detachment, leading to tension and misunderstanding. Sigma males thrive in relationships where their autonomy is not only understood but also respected and encouraged. They see this space as vital for personal growth and maintaining a healthy relationship dynamic. When they feel suffocated or controlled, Sigma males often retreat further into their shell, sometimes leading to the eventual demise of the relationship if their need for independence isn't recognized and valued by their partner. Number 19. The challenge of emotional vulnerability. Sigma males often struggle with emotional vulnerability, viewing it as a potential threat to their independence and strength. They typically guard their emotions closely, only opening up to those they trust deeply. This guardedness can be a significant barrier in forming close relationships, as partners may feel kept at arm's length, unable to truly connect. When Sigma males do decide to be vulnerable, it is a sign of great trust and affection, but reaching this stage can take considerable time and reassurance. Their partners need to be patient and understanding, providing a safe space for these men to express their emotions without fear of judgment or betrayal. Overcoming this challenge is crucial for Sigma males to experience fulfilling, intimate relationships. Number 18. The disdain for superficial interactions. Sigma males have an inherent disdain for superficial interactions and shallow relationships. They crave depth and authenticity, finding no satisfaction in small talk and surface-level engagements. This preference often leads them to withdraw from social settings that prioritize casual interactions, which can be misinterpreted as aloofness or arrogance. In their personal relationships, Sigma males seek partners who are willing to delve into deep discussions and share profound insights. The superficiality that pervades much of social interaction today can be frustrating for them, pushing them towards isolation or a small circle of like-minded individuals who appreciate and engage in meaningful dialogue. This need for depth makes them selective in their relationships, choosing to invest time and energy only in those who can truly connect on a deeper level. Number 17. The draw of philosophical depth. Sigma males are innately drawn to philosophical depth and existential exploration. They are intrigued by life's big questions and seek partners who are equally contemplative and willing to delve into meaningful discourse. This need for philosophical engagement often sets them apart from others who may prefer more practical or mundane conversations. Sigma males find true connection in discussions that challenge their perceptions and expand their understanding of the world. However, this can also alienate them from those who find such topics overwhelming or irrelevant. The challenge lies in finding a balance between their intellectual pursuits and the everyday aspects of relationship maintenance. When they find someone who shares their passion for deep thinking, it can lead to a profoundly satisfying relationship, rich in mutual growth and understanding. Number 16. The value of authentic expression. Sigma males place a high value on authentic expression, both in themselves and in others. They disdain pretense and superficiality, seeking relationships that are built on honesty and genuine interaction. This demand for authenticity can sometimes be intense, leading to conflicts in relationships where partners might wear social masks or play roles to fit into certain societal expectations. Sigma males are often uncompromising in their search for truthfulness, which can be both a strength and a limitation. They thrive in environments where they can be themselves without judgment and expect the same from their partners. The relationships that survive this scrutiny are typically strong, characterized by mutual respect and sincerity. Number 15. The complexity of solitude. Sigma males often have a complex relationship with solitude. While they value their alone time for introspection and personal projects, they also recognize the need for human connection and intimacy. This duality can lead to internal conflicts as they navigate between their desire for independence and their emotional needs. The challenge is finding partners who understand and respect their need for solitude without feeling neglected or rejected. Sigma males must communicate their needs effectively to avoid misunderstandings and ensure that their time alone is not misconstrued as a sign of relationship dissatisfaction. When managed well, their solitude becomes a source of strength and renewal, enhancing their relationships rather than hindering them. Number 14. The search for meaningful achievements. Sigma males are driven not just by success, but by the need to achieve something meaningful and impactful. They are often not satisfied with conventional markers of success, such as wealth or status, but seek to make a significant difference in the world. This pursuit can put them at odds with societal norms and expectations, which often measure success in material terms. In relationships, their partners need to understand and support their unconventional goals, which may not always align with more traditional life paths. Sigma males are most fulfilled when they are working towards achievements that align with their deep-seated values and contribute to a larger purpose. Number 13. The rejection of materialism. Sigma males often reject materialism, focusing instead on personal growth, experiences, and intellectual enrichment. They view excessive material pursuit as a distraction from more meaningful life experiences. This perspective can make it difficult for them to connect with individuals who prioritize material wealth and possessions. In relationships, they seek partners who are more interested in personal development and shared experiences than in accumulating wealth or material goods. Their disdain for materialism is a core part of their identity, and they often feel most connected to those who share this view and prioritize a more spiritually and intellectually rich life over a materially abundant one. Number 12. The pursuit of personal growth. Sigma males are deeply committed to personal growth and self-improvement. They continually seek to expand their knowledge, skills, and understanding of the world. This pursuit often makes them lifelong learners who are always engaged in some form of educational or developmental activity. However, this intense focus on self-improvement can sometimes create a gap in relationships, especially if their partners do not share the same level of commitment to growth. Sigma males may feel disconnected from partners who are content with the status quo, leading to frustrations on both sides. The challenge for Sigma males is to find a balance between their own growth trajectory and the shared growth within their relationships, ensuring that their drive for self-improvement enriches their connections rather than isolating them. Number 11. The need for deep trust. Trust is a foundational element in the relationships of Sigma males. They require a deep level of trust that extends beyond the usual expectations, trust in their partner's loyalty, in their words, and importantly, in their respect for the Sigma male's autonomy. Building this kind of trust takes time and genuine understanding, and any breach of trust can be particularly devastating to a Sigma male, often leading to a swift and decisive end to the relationship. They are cautious in granting their trust, but once given, it is profound and integral to the bond. The challenge lies in their partners understanding the depth and significance of this trust and not taking it lightly or betraying it. Number 10. The discomfort with emotional dependence. Sigma males are distinctly uncomfortable with emotional dependence, both in themselves and in their partners. They prize self-sufficiency and view dependence as a weakness or a potential trap that could lead to manipulation or loss of freedom. This viewpoint can complicate relationships, particularly if their partner seeks a level of emotional support that feels like dependence to the Sigma male. The key for Sigma males is to understand that interdependence can be a healthy part of a relationship, and learning to balance their need for independence with the emotional needs of their partners can lead to a more balanced and fulfilling connection. Number 9. The ideal of equal partnership. Sigma males strive for a relationship that is based on equal partnership, where both individuals contribute equally and respect each other's independence and contributions. They reject traditional roles that define who should be the provider or caretaker, preferring a dynamic that is fluid and based on the strengths and preferences of each partner. This ideal can be challenging to achieve, especially in cultures or environments that hold strong traditional views on relationship dynamics. Sigma males need partners who are willing to break from convention and engage in a truly egalitarian relationship, where both parties can flourish without the constraints of predefined roles. Number 8. Organic relationships are a rarity in modern society. In days gone by, serendipitous encounters were common, but today's landscape is dominated by curated online profiles that conceal true identities. The spontaneous charm of unexpected meetings has been replaced by strategic interactions and rehearsed dialogues. Sigma males, who defy societal norms and hierarchies, find this reality unappealing. They value authenticity and solitude over the facade of contemporary courtship. Sigma males are capable of love, but they demand genuine connections and eschew the artificiality of modern romance, where every interaction is meticulously staged. Their quest for a deeper, more substantial relationship is often thwarted by the superficial dynamics of online dating, pushing them towards self-reliance and introspection rather than settling for less. Number 7. Love alone does not suffice for Sigma males. While love can be enchanting and deeply felt, it is not enough to sustain a relationship without a deeper understanding and mutual respect. Sigma males seek a profound connection that transcends mere emotional attachment, one that does not require them to compromise their values or freedom. In a society that often equates love with sacrifice, Sigma males stand apart, unwilling to forfeit their autonomy for the sake of a relationship. They perceive love as an enriching part of life, but not at the cost of their personal independence and self-identity. Number 6. The dynamics of power within relationships are particularly challenging for Sigma males. They are acutely aware of how power struggles can lead to a loss of self, as one may diminish their essence to appease a partner or maintain harmony. Sigma males find this compromise unbearable. Preferring solitude to the draining and often demoralizing effects of ongoing power battles, they choose to maintain their integrity rather than conform to the expectations of a relational hierarchy. This choice reflects their broader disdain for any form of dominance that jeopardizes their core identity. Number 5. The societal expectations placed on Sigma males are often overwhelming. They are not only anticipated to succeed professionally but are also expected to excel as partners and fathers, balancing multiple roles with little acknowledgement. When they fail to meet these Herculean standards, they face criticism or abandonment, despite their earnest efforts. This lack of reciprocity and appreciation leads many Sigma males to question the value of relationships, where their contributions are undervalued and their struggles overlooked. Number 4, incompatibility is a significant hurdle for Sigma males in relationships. Initially, connections may seem perfect, but over time, underlying differences, such as conflict resolution styles or financial management, become apparent. These discrepancies can escalate into persistent disagreements, leading to a feeling of disconnect. For Sigma males, who prize their independence, the idea of compromising on fundamental aspects of their life and personality is unacceptable, often resulting in a preference for solitude over unsatisfying compromise. Number 3, infidelity is a critical breaking point for Sigma males, for whom trust is paramount. The betrayal of infidelity not only shatters trust but also inflicts deep emotional pain, leading them to guard their hearts closely. After experiencing such betrayal, Sigma males often choose to isolate themselves from potential relationships to avoid further emotional damage, preferring the safety of solitude to the vulnerability of trust. Number 2, when Sigma males choose to express their feelings, it is a testament to their trust and vulnerability. Misunderstanding or disregarding their emotions can be profoundly damaging, leading them to retreat emotionally. They value emotional connection and understanding, and when this is absent, they often resort to protecting themselves by withdrawing and building emotional barriers to shield against further disappointment. Number 1, the confluence of love and lust presents a complex challenge for Sigma males. They seek a clear distinction between deep emotional connections and mere physical attraction. When these two are entangled, it creates confusion and dilutes the purity of their relationships. Sigma males strive for clarity and depth in their relationships, and the ambiguity between love and lust often makes romantic engagements less appealing, prompting them to opt out of relationships that do not meet their criteria for a meaningful and genuine connection. Thank you for your attention. You can now become a member of the channel by clicking the join button under this video.